Got a really solid topic today. What is my favorite diet? And the truth is that, whenever it comes to diet, I'll always try to encourage people to try out as many different diets as you can. But as far as choosing kind of one of these stereotypical diets, I would say probably all of them will benefit you, most likely. Simply getting out of that American style eating, you'll most likely see benefit no matter what diet you do. But my personal favorites are going to be Mediterranean. There's just a lot of research for the Mediterranean diet, and it's clear that a lot of the issues that Americans seriously struggle with, like Alzheimer's and diabetes and cardiovascular disease, is much lower in these European countries that have a Mediterranean diet, and just people who have a Mediterranean diet in general. But you could probably say the same thing for most diets, like paleo, ketogenic, vegetarian, pescatarian. All these diets, probably you'll see a significant decrease in all the chronic conditions that we have in America. My second favorite one is paleo, and that's because I think that we should probably live as closely related to our ancestors and the people who really went through the bulk of evolution. We should try to mimic them as much as possible, and the Paleolithic diet does that. Takes out a lot of grains and things like that. Whenever it comes to ketogenic, I don't hate carbs, but I do think that it's a good idea to at least try ketogenic diet and see if you have significant increases in kind of like your brain function. A lot of people do see benefit with fat loss and brain function with ketogenic. It's not necessarily my go-to fat loss diet, but if you go from American diet to ketogenic, you'll most likely see some fat loss and just decreased calorie consumption in general. Vegetarian, decreased calorie consumption a lot, anti-inflammatory, definitely a good option. Pescatarian is another good option. It adds in that aspect of being able to make up for your protein and creatine consumption. But no matter what diet you do, there's a good chance that you're going to have to find some supplements or things that can complement that diet. Ultimately though, if you try a bunch of different diets, you'll see what works best for you, and then you can start intuitively eating. You can start eating whatever you want on a day-to-day basis. So I suggest start now.